Hello everyone, this is Robyn with My Pink Stamper. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and if you are a returning viewer, I'm sorry I've been gone for a week, but I'm back now. I'm ready to get some videos going. I actually miss it when I'm not in my pink loft. So I have a big Stampin' Up event that I'm going to this week. It's called our Stampin' Up On Stage. It's like a big convention. And some of my team, my downline, are going as well. It's in Salt Lake City. And so I get to meet some for the first time. And so if you're in my downline, don't watch this video and you're going to go on stage, don't watch this video till after on stage because I want you to be surprised. So this is one of the surprises that I'm making for my team members that are going. I have some surprises planned for them, but this is just one of the little goodies that I'm putting in their bag that I have, their surprise bag. So what I'm using today is I wanted to pull out some of the stamps from the Occasions catalog that I haven't used a lot in videos, but I actually do use a lot. So this one right here, welcome words, I use this all the time. So I know a lot of my customers are in other direct selling companies, or you guys own other businesses. This is a great stamp set to have for your business, and I've just kind of realized that this week. I've used the welcome before, but I never really took a good look. So it has welcome to our team, welcome to the team. You know, you can, and I love the word team because that's what I call my group. I call them my team. And so I'm so excited that I'm going to use some of this. So what I'm going to use from this one, and I'm just using to our and team. So these are just for my team members that are going to the onstage event, because I'd like to give them a little, just some sort of little treat for taking the time out to go to something like this, because, you know, it costs money for them. It's not free. So I appreciate that. So I'm giving them some nice treats. I'm using the Botanical Builder Framelits stamp set, or Framelits, or Thinlits. I think they're called Thinlits actually. And I'm using Botanical Blooms. I'm actually only using, which leaf am I using? I'm using this leaf right here, and that's that. And then I'm using Crumb Cake and Melon Mambo. These are the only two inks that I'm using, and I'm using the Party, I think it's called the Party Wishes Enamel Dots. I'm not sure, but these have been in back order forever, since February, and they're now back in stock. So if you guys want some, now's the time to get them. And you can order anything that I'm showing you on this video on my website, mypinkstamper.stampinup.net. And thank you so much for your business. It means so much to me, and it helps me to want to create more things, and it just gets me really excited because I feel your support, and I appreciate that so much. So the other things that I'm using is I'm using some of these bags, and these are going to be just to have some treats in there. I'm not going to do the treats today because I have to go buy them. I just got back in town on Saturday night, so I haven't gone and gotten my stuff yet, and we're leaving on Wednesday. This is the Big Shot die brush, and I'm using that because the Thinlits that we're using for this one, you do kind of need this, or you need like something to poke them out, but this is the easiest thing, and it's only $11, so it's really inexpensive, really cost efficient. We're using some of Stampin' Up Clothespins. And you guys have seen me make a bag that's similar to this before. I'm just doing it totally different, but kind of the same. So that's how I do a lot of my things. I kind of use the same ideas and just switch it up. So you guys can, with the product that you have, if you purchase them, this is just to show you different things that you can do with them. This is the, I think it's the label punch. I'll put the name of it on the screen. You guys know that I'll do that, right? Right. Okay, so we're using that. The 3 colors of cardstock we're using are Melon Mambo, Wild Wasabi, and Daffodil Delight, something Delight. This is the snail adhesive, and then we're using some doilies, and then the Big Shot, of course, to use the die cut, the die, and then we're using, I have the grid paper because I'm going to be stamping off. I'm going to fix my camera for a minute. Okay, so we will just go ahead and get started. I have to make quite a bit of these. I'm going to try to do them tonight before I go to bed, but we'll see how many I can get done. I'm only going to do one on camera for you guys, but you know, I'll take a picture, but I'm trying to keep things kind of secret for my team. I just love surprises, and I just want them to be surprised. So I know some of them are still watching this when I told them not to, but that's okay. Some people don't want to be surprised. That's fine with me. Okay, so we're using the Crumb Cake, and I have all sorts of things. I have sparkles all over my whole entire craft room right now because I was preparing for another swap for my on stage, and I was using the glimmer paper, and it's just everywhere, but I love it. It's not the kind that bothers me, so I'm a little sparkly right now. All right. I think I'm a little too excited to do this video because I haven't done a video in well, it's been 2 weeks, right? I think it's been close to 2 weeks. It's been a long time. So I'm just using crumb cake and I'm stamping it on this and just going to kind of just do a little background here and just stamping them sporadically. And it's really fun to stamp. I love stamping. I love making my own background paper. And then we'll just do one kind of right here. Okay, let's flip it over. And when you're doing it on this side, you do have the creases from where they've, you know, folded over and everything. So kind of stamp firmly, and you're still going to get a little bit of a line, but it's okay. I don't think anyone will really care that much. Okay, I am doing this a little bit symmetrical, and I don't mean to, so I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Okay. All right, so that's all I'm doing here, and that's all the crumb cake I'm using, right? Yes. So I'm gonna put that away. Woo! Oh, you guys gotta see this. I'm gonna switch my camera so you guys can see. It's like hanging off my, okay, ready? There you go. See, look, that's good. That's a good shot, huh? That was a good one. It did not fall on my floor like I expected it to. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do in here is I'm going to fill this with goodies. You know, just little snacks, just treats. Really, it's about the presentation, you know, and we know that. As paper crafters, it really mostly is about the presentation, and that's what makes it so much fun. Okay, so we fold this over after you get your goodies in there, and we're gonna take a doily, and I've done this before on 1 or 2 of the last projects. I just think these doilies are awesome. I mean, you get like 25 in a pack, and you can just add them on here. And what I'm going to do is once I have this filled up, oh, I forgot. I'm also going to use the Stampin' Up! Handheld, just a little stapler. And I like that it's handheld, and I'm just going to staple it to keep it shut. And then I don't have to worry about adhesive or anything like that. Okay, let's see what else we're going to do. Okay, let's stamp, while we have our stamping stuff out, we're gonna stamp the Melon Mambo. And what I like about this, welcome, or as this is to our team, but you could do the welcome if you wanted to. I have a glue dot on here. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Let me get that. Okay, I'll get that after. I have a glue dot on my block. Okay, so these are 2 different stamps. So the 2 are in our team, and so you can put them together if you want and just stamp it at one time. And so that's what I'm doing. So I'm stamping the Melon Mambo on, did I give it, I think I gave it enough room. Let me see. And then the label punch. Yeah, I'm just gonna stamp this like this. I mean, punch it out like that. And then set this aside. And then I'm done with that too. Oh! They're both on the floor. Sorry about that. Oh, okay, you guys, I'm sorry. Don't look at my messy room. Look at that one's hanging off, the other 2 are on the floor. I like to give you guys a little of my real life crafting while I'm doing my videos, because you know this is what it's like in real life. It's not so professional, right? Okay, that's all we need for that. Let's set that aside. I didn't throw it. I don't want my pad on the floor, my grid pad. Okay, so dun dun dun. This is our big shot, and we're going to use it for 3 different cuts. And let's see. I think I'm going to try to do more than one at a time. You guys are going to be so impressed. You're going to say, "Holy cow!" I'm going to rip that like that. Is that impressive? I could probably do all of them at one time. Let's see. I only need a really tiny spot. Normally I'd use scissors, but I'm on video, so just trying to make it quicker. And my scissors they're seriously right next to me, so I will, for those that are like a little more OCD than I am, and you're like, don't do that. Don't rip it. Okay, yay! So I'm going to show you how I can do this all at one time, except for I do need to put, I'm using this leaf here on the green, and I'll need to put it through again because I'm using it twice, 2 times. And then I'm going to use this little tiny cute thing here, right there, isn't that cute? We're going to put it right there. And then we're using this fun flower here, and I love this flower because you can't really tell from the catalog, but it's really awesome, and I'll show you why in just a minute. We only need 1, but I'm going to save my scraps because I use them now a lot. Okay, just roll it through the big shot. Oops. And if you want to roll it back for good luck, you can. I do for sure if I'm using like glimmer paper or something. Oh, I do need it one more time. I need it one more time for this piece right here. Okay, so I've got my one leaf. I'm going to set that aside. And then I need one more leaf. Let me just pull these out for just a second because we do need the... Can you guys even see anything I'm doing? I'm sorry about that. All right, it's late. I get a little giggly when I'm doing my videos late at night. I know some of you guys know what I'm talking about because I usually get like text messages after I do the video and they're like, what time was it when you were doing the video? Usually it's around midnight lately, the night before. It's only like 10 right now. You guys would be so impressed. It's not midnight. Okay, so now I have all the materials I need to make my cute little goodie bag for them. Okay, so I have the 2 leaves right here. This is gonna drive me crazy. I'm a little bit crooked today. There we go. All right, so this one, just leave it in here. So leave it like that. Set that aside. And then I'm gonna use the brush tool. Put it on the spongy thing, the foam pad. And then just use your brush and kind of just gently just roll it on here. It's got little holes and this, you know, the little bristles get in the holes and it's a happy combination because then you can just pop it right out. And I will show you why I love this die, because it pops up like this. If you guys haven't ordered it yet, I'm still not sure if this is going to be one of my April classes or May classes. So if you're waiting to take one of my classes to see if this comes in it, you might want to hold off for another week. But if you're not going to take my class, then you might want to get it now pretty soon. Okay, so we're going to use that and that. Okay, so what I'm going to do on the back of here is I'm just going to put a little bit of the snail adhesive. I'll zoom in for you guys, give you a little treat. You can kind of see it close up today. I'm just putting adhesive back here, and then if any of it shows through in the front, I'll just kind of move it around so it doesn't. And I'm going to stick my leaf here, and I'm going to flip it over and stick it here. Awesome! And now while it's upside down, I'm going to take one of my Stampin' Dimensionals, which I didn't mention in the beginning, but these are awesome. I just like to throw a pack on every order I do practically, or every other order, because I use them all the time. Okay, so now I'm going to stick this right here and with my dimensional, and I'm going to kind of pop these up a little bit like this, just a little bit, and then I'm going to take this piece. We also need the little the brush for it. It's really little itty bitty, but it'll kind of just pop out. See, it'll just pop out right there. And that's all you need that for. And we're going to take a glue dot. And I like to have, these are some of the adhesives that I recommend. Having a glue dots and the dimensionals and the snail and the liquid glue. Those are like the regular adhesives. Okay, we're going to stick this in the center here. And we're going to stick one of these enamel dots. Now, if you decided instead of using the wild wasabi, you could use the mint macaron, and then you could have the mint in the middle. But I'm going to use one of these Melon Mambo cute little things right here in the center. Look at how cute that is. And I'm going to add one of these little cutie pie things right here. Well, it's actually called a clothespin, so. And then we're going to take some dimensionals. And remember, I'm going to have goodies in here, so it's going to be a little bit like bumpy, and depends on what I put in there, I guess. I'm sure there'll be Laffy Taffy. We all know that, right? Because I always put Laffy Taffy in my goodie bags. But then I eat half of them. I gained like, I don't know, 4 or 5 pounds on the cruise. I gained quite a bit. So I probably shouldn't get Laffy Taffy because then I'll eat it all. Okay, there's one of the quick bags. Here's 2. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Just a quick and simple craft idea video for you guys using the Botanical Builders. And thanks so much for stopping by my page, mypinkstamper.com. Have a great day. Bye.